I'm with some hood girls looking back at it, and a good girl in my tax bracket. Got a black card and let sex have it. These Chanel bags is a bad habit.
Good morning, you guys. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my natural hair routine, how I grow my hair nice and long and healthy. For those of you who don't know, my hair type is 4C. I know it can be a struggle dealing with 4C hair, but let me tell y'all, we have the best texture, okay? If anyone is telling you different, they're lying to you. It's so many just myths about 4C hair. It can't grow, da 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 da. I will say that the only thing I hear about 4C hair that is semi-true is that it's a little bit more difficult to maintain than like the looser curl patterns, but it's not impossible. I promise you, you can grow your 4C hair long and healthy. Mine, I'll show you guys in the video of course, but mine stops about like right here. It's extremely healthy, and I'm just going to show you guys my full routine in this video. Basically just what I do to keep it growing, keep it healthy, and let it, you know, do what it do. Yesterday, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you need to, because yesterday I have a lot of little like Instagram exclusive things that I do on Instagram that I don't really do on YouTube. So yesterday I actually took my braids out on Instagram, and I showed you guys the first portion to like my process. So I keep my braids in for 2 months. Pretty much always. I never really go under 2 months, and if anything I'll go over 2 months, and I may go to like 2.5 months. So but what I do before I wash my hair and everything like that, I'll take my braids out and I will do a pre-poo. Now pre-pooing is basically in the name, it's a pre-shampoo. It's just prepping your hair for the actual shampoo process. When you have really kinky hair, you know that if you don't have a really good technique, that your hair can be like really tangled or really dry when you wash it. So I pre-poo because for one, my hair has been in braids for 2 months, and it just preps my hair and get it nice and moisturized and soft and ready for me for wash day. I did this last night. I sleep in it. I have about 4 bags on, and here's like a little clip from my live just of what I did. I just put olive oil all over my hair. I detangled it and I put it in these big chunky twists, and then put it in a bun, put 4 bags on it, my bonnet on, and I went to sleep. So it's pretty moisturized now. Very moisturized actually. It's detangled, so when I wash it, I really shouldn't have any problems at all, and it'll just make my process so much easier. So right now I'm just taking out, you know, my twist or whatever, very gently of course. Always be gentle with your hair. 4C hair is just very delicate, very delicate. It's prone to breakage more than the finer textures, and that's why people think that we can't grow our hair, when in all actuality it shrinks up a lot. So a lot of times people think we don't have long hair, and we really do. And because of the texture of our hair, we are prone to breakage because it's easier to get dry, it's harder to stay a little moisturized. So you know, we kind of got to be a little bit more delicate, but again, it's not impossible. You just have to really take care of your hair. I would say for sure, fall in love with your hair at whatever stage you're at, whether it's really short, you just went natural, whatever the case may be, fall in love with your hair. Take really good care of your hair, and I promise you, you guys will reap the benefits of taking good care of your hair, loving your hair, and of course listening to your hair. So when it comes to your natural hair routine, it's down to technique, products, and protective styling. That's my routine. The products I use, the technique that I use, and the protective styling. So for one, I will say, you guys, pay attention to what your hair loves and what your hair doesn't love. You know, for me, olive oil works best with my hair. That's just the oil that my hair likes the most. So that's the oil that I stick with. It can be different from everybody. Comment down below what's your favorite oil to put on your hair. I know some people's hair really like castor oil, some people like shea butter. It's so many different oils, grapeseed oil, it's just so many different oils, and everyone is different, everyone's hair is different. Like I said, my hair really likes olive oil, so that's the main oil that I put in my hair, and this feels so good having your braids in for 2 months. and just scratching your scalp. Another tip, you guys, I only do my natural hair when my nails are bare. If I have my false nails on, I do not wash my hair or do anything like what I'm about to do to my hair. You have to make sure, for one, that you take your rings off. You have to make sure you don't have a lot of raggedy ends on your nails, because it will clip your hair. Like it'll get tangled in your hair, and you don't want that. So I only deal with my hair when I'm in between nail sets. So right now this part is optional, but I really like it, and it's also really good for your hair. I'm just doing a little bit of a scalp massage. I'm like scratching it a little bit, I'm massaging it, and this is just getting the blood flowing in your head, which is really good for promoting hair growth. So take time out your day, y'all. Massage your hair, massage it, get in there really good. Oh my god, this feels so freaking good, like so freaking good. My technique is pretty simple. My natural hair technique, my routine, everything that I do is really simple. For those of you guys who don't know, I used to have scalp psoriasis, but as you can see, this is after 2 months, and I don't have any dryness in my scalp. I know it's like kind of hard to see my scalp, but my scalp is really clear, and this is 2 months of nothing, when before I couldn't even go like 2 or 3 weeks without getting any flakes in my scalp. So I will be talking about that in this video, like how I cured my scalp psoriasis. So I'm just going to massage it a little bit longer, and then I'm going to show you guys the products I'm about to use when we go over to the washing process. So I have 6 products here, and these are pretty much the only things that I use in my hair besides edge control. The edge control that I use is the edge booster, but as far as hair care, these are the only 6 products that I use. The shampoo that I use is the Dove Dermacare Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. This one is coconut and hydration. I typically don't really like Caucasian shampoos, but I really like the shampoo. It makes my hair feel really clean. I don't have any problems. Flake free, pH balance. I tried it once. I don't really know if it helps with dandruff. I just like the way it smells. My hair is really itchy. I'm sorry you guys, it's pretty dirty. I really like the way it smells. I like how clean it makes my hair. It's not that expensive. I get mine from Walmart. So this is, I don't think I usually use coconut and hydration. I don't know. I feel like it used to be purple. Like I don't think it was coconut and hydration, which I'm fine with that, but I do always get the Dove Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. So I have 2 different conditioners that I use. This is my holy grail, my baby, the love of my life, okay? Y'all know this. Like if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I swear by this. If I will switch my whole collection, and this is the only thing that I will not switch. I need y'all to go get this stuff. Like right now, they have a lot of different ones now. They have an avocado one. I can't think of the other ones. I did try the avocado one, even though I really don't like avocado in my hair, but it was the only one they had. And I mean, I like the way that it made my hair feel, but this is the original. This is the one that I really like. It's kind of hard to find in stores now because, like I said, they came up with like 3 other ones. So I got 2 off Amazon. They're really inexpensive. These are less than $3, but I promise you guys, this will make your hair routine like a breeze. Like the very first time that I used this conditioner, I was hooked because it makes your hair so soft, so slippery, like butter. Like it's the best thing ever. Please all see 3 Minute Miracle, get this. It's less than $3. You will not regret it. I love it so much. This is my shit right here, okay? This is my shit. This is something new to my routine. I've only used this one time. This company actually sent this to me. It's by the company Bejeweled. I'll have their Instagram link down below. And this is actually a hair mask. This is my first time using a hair mask, and this is their mineral repair mask. This stuff is amazing, first of all, and it smells so got it on my lip. It smells so freaking good. Like I really like this stuff. So I don't use this all the time. I've actually only used it once. Last month was my first time, and I fell in love the first time that I used it. Made my hair feel really soft. I just did this because my hair, I had been wearing my hair out a lot like over the summer, and I felt like it was a little drier than usual, so I felt like I needed a hair mask. So this is something I would say do like maybe every 3 months, depending on your routine. Like I said, I'm not going to really use it this time, but maybe next time I wash my hair, I think I'm going to do a natural hair mask. So I'll probably do this every other wash. I wash my hair every 2 months. You do the math. This stuff is really, really nice. It smells good. It makes my hair feel really, really, really soft. And yeah, I really like this stuff, and I will definitely be keeping this mask in my routine. When I find something that I like, that my hair likes, that my hair loves, I ain't gonna go searching for more stuff if my hair is loving what I'm giving it. So my next thing, this will come later in the video when I'm on to the process of like how I maintain my hair under my wigs. I kind of switched these out, but this is my go-to. This is the main one. If I don't use this, I will use the Shea Moisture Red Palm Oil and Cocoa Butter Leave-In or Rinse Out Conditioner with Flaxseed Oil. I like that one, but I love this one more. Smells really good. It'll stay in your hair the whole duration, the 2 months that I keep it in. When I take my hair out, my hair is still moisturized, and that is because of this. And then of course my olive oil, I do the LOC method for those of you who don't know, but I will explain that later in the video. And then this is the baby right here that I use to cure my scalp psoriasis. I actually have the shampoo to match, but I really don't even use the shampoo. And when I cured it, I did not use the shampoo. I just used this grease. This is Sulfur Aid Original Formula Anti-Dandruff hair and scalp conditioner. And basically after I wash my hair, after everything is blown out, I just apply this all over my scalp, and I really don't have any problems. Throughout the 2 months, I may apply it 2, maybe 3 times, but you really don't need to. This stuff is medicated, and it's really, really good. And after like 2 uses of me using that, I haven't had any problems with my scalp psoriasis. So those are pretty much all of the products that I use, of course, again with my olive oil. And I will show you guys my process later in the video. The LOC method, I'll explain what it is, but right now we're going to head over to the kitchen and we're going to wash my hair. Okay, so we are in the kitchen. I don't use extremely hot water for your hair, and you guys shouldn't either. Just like you don't want to put like really hot flat irons or like a blow dry on your hair, you don't want to use super hot water. So I use like, it's pretty warm, a little bit hotter than warm, because I still like to be relaxed. So before I'm adding the shampoo in, I'm just like rinsing out that olive oil a little bit, getting my hair nice and wet, like massaging my scalp. And now that I'm taking my shampoo, I'm going to only apply this to my roots. You guys don't see me like putting it on the shaft of my hair or the ends of my hair. This is how you wash your hair. You just get it on the scalp. The scalp, of course, is the dirtiest part, and when you rinse it out from your scalp, as it rinses down your hair, it'll do enough cleaning for like the shaft and the ends of your hair. So you really just want to focus on your scalp. Make sure you're scratching it, but not too hard, because you don't want to irritate it. Rubbing it, getting it nice and clean, and you know it's really clean once it starts to get like really sudsy. If your hair is really dirty, it'll be a little bit difficult to suds up in the beginning, and my hair actually wasn't that dirty. Usually when I wash my hair, you guys, it doesn't like start to sud up until the second wash. But as you can see, this is the first wash and it's nice and soapy, but I'm still going to go in and wash it one more time to make sure that it is thoroughly clean. Okay, my hair is nice and clean. If y'all hear anything in the background, that is my dishwasher doing what the fuck it's supposed to do. So the hair is clean. It feels pretty dry. Doesn't feel brittle, but it definitely feels like it needs some moisture. So we're about to really condition this hair. I'm just checking to make sure I don't see like any dirt or anything. Making sure it's really clean. Now we're about to take our Aussie 3-minute miracle, and we don't do dime sizes over here. Dime sizes are for people who don't have our hair. Okay, we don't use dime sizes. I use almost, and sometimes I do use a whole bottle, but I use almost a whole bottle when every time I use this stuff, which is fine. It's less than $3, so who really cares? Put it all over your hair. Of course, make sure you get those ends. Put this all over your hair, like all over it. Don't play no games. What was a dime size gonna do for us? That's what I want to know. Like, what did they think a dime size was about to do for us? My hair feels so freaking dry. Like, oh my god, we really gotta go crazy with this stuff. And while you are distributing this through your hair, make sure you do some finger detangling. Sometimes I comb through it during this process, but since I combed through it last night for my pre-poo, that's just too much manipulation on my hair, because we have to again comb through it when it is time to blow dry it out. So that's why this time I'm just finger detangling and working this product all in my hair. The finger detangling process can be very tedious, but it's important because, like I said in the beginning of the video, 4C hair is very delicate, and if you do too much manipulation, too much combing and tugging on your hair, you can end up with a lot of split ends, which you will think that your hair isn't growing, when in all actuality it's probably growing, but it's probably breaking off at the same rate that it's growing. So it's very important to be delicate with your hair, which is why wash day it's really a thing. It's really can be like a whole 4-day process depending on what your routine is. And this finger detangling definitely is tedious, like I said, but it's definitely worth it. So far, I mean, I'm not done yet, but this is all the hair that I got out just by finger detangling. This is the only hair that came out, which is pretty good. So, and then I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a little bit more hair out when I actually do the blow drying process. So you don't want to like pull too much of your hair out. This is just normal shedding from having my hair braided up for 2 months. But if I would have been combing through, I would have probably gotten out a lot more hair, which will just be, it'll just be too much. So I'm just going in. Basically, anytime I feel my hand gets caught, I just gently separate the hair. And with this conditioner, it just makes it so much easier. It makes it easy to separate. The longer it sits in your hair, the softer your hair gets. It's called 3-minute miracle, so it's designed to work in 3 minutes. But I leave mine in for about an hour. When I'm done detangling, I'm actually going to put another bag on and sit for about an hour before we go and wash this out and go on to the next step. And you just want to make sure that every single strand in your head is coated with this amazing conditioner. I don't know what that noise is. It sounds like maybe somebody next door is taking a shower, but I've never heard that noise before, so I don't know what it is. I've washed out my conditioner. I had to deep condition it in my head for 2 hours. My hair feels so much better now. It definitely feels moisturized. So what I'm about to do now is the LOC method. The LOC method is basically liquids, oil, and cream, but I do LCO. I do liquid, cream, then oil, and basically each product seals the product before. So this is how my hair stays moisturized for the 2 months that I have it in my protective styles. Protective styling and moisturizing is really what keeps my hair growing, and my technique, like I said. So those 2 things together, I promise you, your hair will flourish. You have a good technique, you have it in protective styles, and you are moisturizing your hair. So again, the LOC method is what I use to retain moisture. So what I'm going to do first is, it's already wet, I'm going to take my coconut curling cream and I'll put that on, and then I'll seal it with my olive oil, and then when everything is dry, that's when I'll grease my scalp and get my braids prepared for my wig. So I like to work in sections when I do this. It can be tedious if you did not do a good conditioning process. I promise you that conditioner just makes everything go by so much quicker, because my hair is very soft now and it's pretty detangled. I haven't combed it out or anything like that. I'm actually about to comb it out now and see how detangled it is without me doing anything to it. So when you detangle your hair, you always detangle from ends to roots, because if you go like this, you're going to snag your hair and it'll break off. So you start on the ends and you just gently work your way up, and as you can see, it's really not pulling out any hair. It's getting a little caught, but it's not really tangled. It's just hasn't been really combed through, you know what I'm saying? So combing this section out, make sure it's thoroughly detangled. Then I'm going to take my coconut cream, put it on the ends first. This stuff smells so freaking good. And then take it up the shaft of your hair. Make sure you feel that moisture in it. It should not feel like it's sitting on top of the hair. You want to feel like it is going through your hair. So once you have that nice and moisturized, you're going to take your olive oil and you're going to seal it in with olive oil. And this baby is the key to nice moisturized hair. Let's see. Little lymph check. She's looking good. She's looking good. Now we're going to blow dry her out. I got my Revlon blow dry here. I love this thing. And the volume is I'm about to switch over to a voiceover because y'all not going to be able to hear me. And by the way, if you see me like looking down and staring, I know I got really big eyes. I'm about to watch some Netflix on my phone because it's just going to help me get through this process and be a little bit more entertained. So here we go. Okay, so my hair is all detangled. So now I'm going to begin to take these out. I didn't blow dry it straight as like I would if I was straightening my hair or I was trying to do some type of style. I just blow dried it straight enough that I can braid it easily. Typically, you guys, I do have a oh, my hair will be so cute in two ponytails. I definitely have to do a style like this because this is already like a look right here. That's so cute. That is so cute. I gotta do a little 2 ponytail look. So I do have a braid pattern that I wear under my wigs, but I'm not doing it today because I will be filming updated silk press for you guys like next week. So it doesn't make sense to put those tiny ass braids all over my hair. Follow me on Instagram. When I get my hair braided after my silk press, I will show you guys on Instagram exactly how it looks, but I can explain it here in the video, but I know some of you may be visual learners. So the first braid goes down the side and straight across my kitchen. My kitchen, you know, was a little broken off because of me constantly wearing wigs, so I had to start like braiding horizontal on my kitchen instead of letting it be the last part of like my vertical braid. So again, the first braid goes down and across, and then the rest of the braids just go down and they all connect into one braid in the end. If you don't get what I'm saying, it's okay, because right after my silk press next week, I will be braiding my hair, and I'll have a picture of what my braid pattern is like on Instagram. Gotta get your sulfur 8. So let me first grease my scalp thoroughly in this sulfur 8, and this is just going to prevent my hair from like flaking up. I won't have any problems. Just make sure that you put it all over your head, and then after this I'm going to put my hair into 2 French braids, and you want to make sure that the French braids are really tight and flat, because these are going under your wig, so you need them to be really tight and really flat. You can do 4 braids if you want, but I mean, I've done 2 and I've been fine with it. So just going to finish greasing my scalp all over, y'all. And this stuff, because it's medicated, it has like a little tingly feeling that I like. Just a little one, not like a really big like tingly feeling. This is just another reason I like to just leave my hair alone, because don't nobody got time for this pain. But it feels really good for some reason when my mother braids my hair. Like, it doesn't hurt. It feels good. I don't understand. This right here, this does not feel good at all. Oh. I'm trying to pull it tight, but Lord, I'm in pain. So I'm struggling. So I got my 2 braids in. Like I said, this is not typically how I wear my hair under my wigs. I do a lot of really smaller braids under my wigs because it lasts longer, and I feel like my hair honestly grows better when I have the smaller braids. So that is it for today's video, you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that this video really helped you out. If you have any other questions about natural hair, let me know down below or shoot me a message in the DM. I'm happy to answer any questions that you guys may have. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.